Hello everyone. Welcome back to my chatty, sassy corner here on YouTube where we talk about all things luxury, be that luxury fashion, luxury travel, life's luxuries in general. If any of that interests you, make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below. And today's video is going to be all about the Cluny BB. Now, this was my Christmas present from my husband this past year, and I love this bag. I think it is great. That being said, since I've been carrying it for the past few weeks, I have noticed a couple of things you might want to know if you are considering this bag for yourself. And then, of course, I'm going to be showing what fits as well. I'm going to do that first, then talk about my impressions of the bag. And so with that, let's just jump right into it. All right, so we're going to start out with what fits, and I have already stuffed this bag pretty well to capacity. I obviously have a little bit more room in here, but for practical purposes, I think that this is pretty full. Now, so what I have in here is I have my phone in this pocket. This is typically where I keep my phone. Back here, I have a bag hook in one of the two back interior pockets. This back interior pocket, I will normally put my pocket knife in. And then I also have sunglasses in a hard case, my small Victorine wallet, my Bastia, my earpods, a small mirror, a compact, a lipstick, keys, and a small book. So all of that fits into this really tiny size bag. Obviously that holds a ton. If I take out the book and my small wallet and instead go with a card holder, I can then also put in my checkbook, still my sunglasses, still my Bastia, still my car keys. And again, really big space then if I wanted to actually put in a makeup pouch, as opposed to just dropping in my lipstick, compact, mirror very loosely. I'll then again drop in my AirPods. And again, nothing's even layered over in this, it's just sitting there. I'm also going to drop in a second set of keys, which is another thing that I like to keep in this second back pocket. I still have a ton of space left on top, so what you might want to do is maybe have a small pouch on this side and then lay your sunglasses or even a small tiny bottle of water on top. That would definitely fit. And you can still close the bag up really nicely without any type of pooching, with the sides still nice and curving in, and no exterior pooching on the bottom of the bag. Okay, so let's start with the cons because it's a very, very short list. Con number one is just that if you try to overstuff this bag, you won't be able to close it, and I don't have this bag overstuffed, so it'll obviously close, so I've got to sort of hold it out. Because that magnet's really nice and strong. But if you have it overstuffed, it will tip on you carrying because of the fact that it's not locked. If you get it locked, that tipping goes away. And so that would be con number one, is that you just have to make sure not to overstuff the bag, which is something that you shouldn't do with any bag. And then con number two is not while I'm carrying it, but when I go to set it down, this strap can be just a little bit finicky as far as getting it situated because it is so thick. So just something to note there. Again, like, that's not really a con so much as it's just what happens when you have a thick strap. And obviously you can change out the strap to a thinner one. You don't have to carry it with a strap. And so that, to me, are the only two possible cons of this bag that I've found after carrying it for a month. What about the pros though? I mean, pros, you have several different ways you can carry it. You can carry it top handle, you can carry it crook of arm, you can carry it shoulder or cross body. You can change out the straps to give it different looks. If you want it to be a shoulder bag, you could easily add a shoulder strap to it as well and turn it into that. Another pro, obviously you guys saw when I was putting stuff into the bag, I think there's some great organization with the two interior back pockets and the front zip pocket. I think that that's great. Plus, honestly, like, the way that this side curves in, I think helps give it a lot of good organization as well, because it divides it into like a front and a back section without actually having to have a physical divider in the bag that limits what you can put in it. So I think that that is a great feature. Plus, I think that the bag is just, it hits like that right fun take on a classic shape bag to me. To me, this bag reminds me in shape a lot of the Hermes Kelly, because obviously top handle bag with a shoulder strap. I mean, similar type of shape, obviously not the same bag. And to me, I actually prefer this a little bit more because the flap, super easy to close, as opposed to with the Kelly, you really need to actually lock it. So that just makes the Kelly a bit more finicky. And this is a super strong magnet, as you guys have heard. It's clicked shut. So I think that that is really great. Again, with the zipper, that gives you a little bit more security if you want to put like your card holder and your phone inside of an actual zipped pouch. I love the fact that it has a fun interior color while being super neutral on the outside. I also honestly really love the tiny touch of vachetta, because there's just enough that like if a water spot got on it, I wouldn't have like a whole bag that was ruined with massive amounts of vachetta. And then I also like the fact, like, if I wanted to protect it, I could easily put like a twilly or a bandeau or something, wrap that around the handle. And I could obviously take this off if I didn't want this on there. Again, I can change out the strap. So I can do a lot to give this bag a lot of different looks. And I really enjoy that as well. So final thoughts here. Obviously, I would recommend this bag. I've had essentially nothing but good things to say about this bag. I think the capacity for the size is fantastic. I think the look is fantastic. I think the versatility and the way that you can personalize it is fantastic. So absolutely would 100% recommend this bag to anyone who is thinking about it. I hope this video has been really helpful for those of you considering this bag, or for those of you who may now be considering this bag because of the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, YouTube. Make sure to be subscribed down below if you aren't already and enjoy this type of video. Bye!